What's up, everybody? Good morning. Wonderful day out there. Look at all that snow. That's nothing. It's cold out. I ain't going out there. I've been out all day. Screw that. I've been out in the shop screwing around. I'm trying to get one of my chairs. I've got 3 chairs now. I had somebody donate one to me like 6 months ago. My friend's brother passed away, and they gave me one. It's a really nice chair. It's not a zero turn like all mine other two, but it's the one I like taking to horse shows and stuff like that. It's more of an outdoor one, and it's awesome. But I left it on like I don't know, a couple weeks ago. I tried. Hold on a second. Let me take this heater off. A few weeks ago, I finally got the chair I'm on now going. I ordered new wheels. It was like $480 or something, $460, and they came in. So I started getting that one back in rotation to where all my batteries are getting used equally, and I'm not harder on one than the other because I go through tires like crazy. And you can see, I got that chair 6 months ago, and then we're already going bald. But what happened was, that chair doesn't shut off. That one's dangerous, like the one I'm on. It doesn't ever shut off. You have to manually shut it off. My third chair, it shuts off after like 5 minutes or so. You always got to turn it on. It's a pain in the butt to me, but it's a safety feature for at nighttime when I'm sleeping in it, so I don't crash into stuff like everybody knows I do. I do it all the time. Wake up hitting my entertainment center and TV and scuffing my nose up pretty bad. But anyway, this chair I was put aside, and I didn't plug the charger into it because it was like fully charged, and I left it on, and I kept driving by it, seeing it sit there on. I thought, well, it's all right, the batteries are perfect on it. They're like brand new. The thing holds a charge for a day and a half sometimes, depending on how much I use it, how active I am. And anyway, it went dead. Well, I plugged my charger into it, and it would just flash red. Right there. It's flashing saying it's empty, which isn't good. But I'm hoping it's doing something. I'm still not sure what's going on. But I took a DeWalt battery here. These aren't my beer cans. I took one of my good DeWalt batteries and hooked it up. I've been looking at this thing, trying to figure it out for a couple days since I brought it back here. And I couldn't get to my batteries, for one, because that thing was all the way down. And I kept seeing this black and red wire right here sticking out, and they're cut off, taped together. And considering the situation, I needed to get to the batteries to try to charge them to get power to where that would turn on up there, to where then in return I could put the charger in and hopefully it would work once I got it turned on. And it worked. I finally looked at the wires long enough, cut them, spliced them, and hooked the DeWalt 20-volt battery up to them, and everything lit up. And this thing here lit up. It's for like somebody in the guy that had this was paralyzed, and so that's for like a nurse or something to be able to operate that up and down, back and forth. But that came on. I thought, oh, that's good. So I got power. So I thought, now I got power, I need to plug the charger in and see if it would take, and it did. So that's good. Up here, it's showing that it's plugged in, and it's showing green on the battery now. It was showing red with question marks. But now it's green, and I've only had it plugged in 15, 20 minutes. So, these things take a good 8 hours to charge overnight. And that's always my problem because I sleep in them and stuff. I fall asleep at night, forget to plug it in, wake up in the morning, start doing what I do, and I'm very active in these things. I'm all over the place, and I have a dead battery. So one chair for somebody like me is no good. So I nobody's ever asked to borrow my chairs, and I probably wouldn't loan them out because that's a $22,000 chair somebody gave me right there. $22,000. That's like my legs. Those are more important than my prosthetics because I use my right one to drive and the left one I could throw out the door. But this is way more important to me. It gets me around comfortably, easily, dependably. And all three of mine are pretty much like that. I've been putting a lot of money into them. Trying not to use my benefits so that I can get a new one because I've never gotten one through Medicare. And I need a brand new one. The last time I got a new one was when I first lost my legs. And I lost my legs in 2019. So I need a new one. So now that I got that figured out, I can put it back together because I was trying to get to the batteries back there, which that's the battery there. But I got to take bolts off the bottom to get to it, and I still can't get to the top unless I lifted that thing up. It's just, these things are a pain in the butt. I've learned a lot about them, though. The thing that sucks is all my chairs are different. They're all different. So once I learn something on one, they ain't helping me on the other one. But I figure it out usually. Anything electrical, I can usually figure out. I'm pretty handy on stuff from, I like tinkering around with stuff. If I can't figure it out, my friends help me. Like yesterday, off work early because my dang starter, I don't know why I said that, my brakes started grinding on me yesterday on my lunch. So I went and got brake pads, which I did not plan on spending. And of course, you always want to buy the cheap ones, but don't want to buy the cheap ones because this is going to be going on some long trips. So I bought some decent brake pads and was going to throw them on last night. And it was so cold, and I thought, screw that. I canceled on my buddy, Mike Hodgson. I told him I just didn't want to do it. It's too cold. It was like 4:30. He was wanting to do it. And asked if he could just take it to his house and do it, which I thought, well, if you want, go ahead. I feel bad because I was going to do it myself. I just need help getting my tires off. And he wanted to take it and do it, so he did. So thanks a lot, Mike, and I appreciate it because now I got my bus back, but I don't want to go nowhere in this crap. It's too cold. I'm just having fun out here in the garage, going through all my tools. I'm going to put that back together and let it sit in charge. I finally organized this toolbox somewhat. This one's somewhat going. I had to clean the top off because it was just full of crap. I got to organize that crap over there. Some of that up there. The rest of this isn't mine. I got this little area here. That's my cart. But I got to get the stuff organized better because it just really, I can't get to anything. I don't have any room to do anything. This is a lot smaller area than I had in my garage, in my house. But, I mean, what are you going to do? I'm paying $100 a month to stay here. Can't be picky. Just got to be thankful, and I'm very thankful because this is helping me get my bus project going. Well, I could spend my money on parts and getting that thing together. I'm gonna try to get it. I'm in like a rush to try to get what I can for the March trip. I'm taking my daughter to Florida for a training camp place, but that's a whole nother story. But that's what I'm gonna be my first trial run, just to see how it does on the highway, pulling the trailer, and just letting everybody know what I'm doing. What are you doing? I'm just organizing tools, getting stuff done inside, staying warm. Got my heater out here. It's nice and toasty. I gotta get me something to eat. I gotta shave. I haven't shaved in a week and a half. I gotta trim this thing up. But I hope you guys are all being good people, not getting in trouble. I don't know what to say. I'm just being stupid. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you have a Merry Christmas. I can't wait for it to be over. It's kind of lonely now. My parents are gone, and my sister passed away, and just all family crap's gone on my side, kind of. But I just can't wait for it to be over, start my new year, so I can get my project going. And this is going to be the year I hit the road. Positive stuff, positive vibes, take you to positive places. Love you guys. Peace.